Okay, so my name is Hannah. I have been living here in Puerto Vallarta going on 4 years now. I'm originally from the US and I have lived in Mexico since 2010. So I lived in Tepic for a very long time. I worked at the university, a couple different universities in Tepic. The last one, I was the head department coordinator for the foreign language department for a very long time.
Wow.
And I finally decided to make the move back to Puerto Vallarta and to get back into real estate after living in Tepic for a very long time. So I am very fluent in both Spanish and English. And I have been working for Coldwell Banker La Costa for going on 4 years now. And I have been amongst the top producing realtors at Coldwell Banker La Costa for 3 years consecutively.
I noticed that. I was in the party of the awards, and I noticed that, and I was really excited to see Hannah there. Hannah is like my co-worker now, and I'm learning from her. And I was very surprised. I told her before that I was really surprised of her Spanish. She's really good in Spanish, so I was surprised because normally you don't see people like with that fluent Spanish.
I'm also a perito traductor. Yes.
There you go. So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So wow, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know where to go. So now there you go. You have Hannah if you need translation or whatever.
If you're closing your property and you need to get that marriage certificate translated last minute, hit me up. I can definitely help you with that.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, because a lot of people don't know where to go or who to go with.
Yeah.
Right. So that's awesome. So you say that you've been in Puerto Vallarta for about 4 years
Going
now.
on 4 years, yeah.
How do you like PV?
I love it. The winter time, it's amazing. It's like paradise, right? I mean, you just can't ask for a better weather, ambiance. It's paradise. There's no other word to describe it. And then the summer, it gets very hot, but it's also a very romantic time of year here. So you get the thunder and the electric lightning storms, and it's just, it's hot and steamy, but it's beautiful at the same time, and it has its own charm to it.
Yeah, it has its own charm. There's a lot of people that they don't want to come down here on low season, hot season, right? But the people that come down here, what I find out is like they love it even better because there's not a lot of people, right? So waiters, wherever you go, people love it, right? People is treating you like a king and queen. So you get way better service because in high season, it's full of people, right? And sometimes it's not easy to take care of everybody, right? So when people come down here in low season, I find out that they love it even better. So like, I'll come down in low season. So that's what I think.
Also, if you drive, there's not nearly as bad traffic as there is in high season, and there's much more places to park.
Yeah. PV is an awesome place. I've been here for 23 years myself. I come over here with my wife, and she's the boss, of course, right? And she said, I like it here. I said, yes, honey, I like it too. So we've been here since. And when I come here, maybe it's going to sound kind of weird or awkward, but I didn't know you can make dollars in Mexico, or you can earn dollars. And I was surprised that people were speaking English. I was like, what? I come from a very little small town in Guerrero State. Yeah. And when I come down here, I find out that people just like speaking English everywhere and like paying with dollars. Like, we're in Mexico, right? I'm a Mexican, very proud, like my cone and my Spanish and everything. Is like, wow. So when I come down here, my eyes basically got open on another culture, because right here it's a mix of culture from the States, Canada, and any other countries like England or France or whatever, right? And I love it because it's a mix, and people is very open mind in every way, right?
Absolutely.
And I just love it. I just love it. I go to my hometown. I go to Guadalajara for a week, and then I'm like, I got to go back to PV. I just love it here. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's second to none.
Yeah. What's your favorite place in PV? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do on your day off, or where do you go with your family?
Oh, there's a few places. The boardwalk is great to go walk the evenings with the family, right? That's a really great iconic place that everyone knows about. But for beaches, like my favorite beach, I actually like to go north a little bit. I like to go up to Destiladeros Beach in Nayarit. Yeah. Because it's amazing. You have like just really fine powdery white sand and then super clear water. And it's a lot, the waves aren't as choppy, so my kids can swim in that water and enjoy the beach so much more up there.
Yeah, I used to go a lot to the rivers because my kids were kids. Now they're adults. So my youngest kid is 19 now. So yeah, but we love to go to Conchachinas. For us, Conchachinas is like the place to go. So we like to go early in the morning or like afternoon, like almost in sunset, a little bit. Like we don't like to go like 2-3 p.m. It's too hot for us. Yeah, a lot of people like in my hometown, they say like, oh, you must be in the beach every day. Like no, I don't go to the beach every day. I like to go there on weekends, and like you say, I really enjoy the boardwalk because like if you live in a little town in Mexico and you go normally to El Centro or Zócalo, right, or by the gazebo, right, people gather there. But right here at the boardwalk, you never get bored. It's always a lot of people and something is going on. It's just beautiful. Even if you go for a walking in the morning or in the afternoon, and it's awesome. And you know, now right there by the boardwalk is this area, like a food court, right, where they sell elotes and cakes and all kind of Mexican desserts. And it's just amazing. It feels like you're in a little pueblito or little town. And I just love it. And you can see all the tourists that go there and they want to try all this. Like it's not like a food or a truck food or whatever you call it.
Food trucks, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like Mexico, and I love that. Yeah, and now as you notice, PV is getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of people trying to live what a lot of people is calling the Mexican dream. A lot of people want to come down from the States and Canada to Mexico, and now that you're in Coldwell Banker, you can help them down. You can help them to find their house here or their condo, right?
Absolutely.
So what I see is like they can get a second house, an investment for rental, or they can retire here, right?
Or a combination of all three. Yeah. A lot of people like to combine them. A lot of people like to get a property that will rent well on Airbnb or VRBO, or whatever rental platform they choose to use, and come down here seasonally, right? They might come down here for a few months a year or a few weeks a year and rent it, and then eventually maybe even move down here full time when their jobs allow it, or they eventually retire.
What is like you think like the average price for the condo? Like I don't know, like $300,000, $200,000, $500,000. What is like the average?
I think it really depends on what zone you're looking in.
Yeah.
But I would say overall in the Bay, I think the statistics are sitting at right around between $400,000 and $5,000 right now for an average price. Yeah.
And what I noticed is like basically it's like 1-2 bedrooms, like the average.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms are really king in this area, because definitely when people come here to spend time, they generally want to have a spare bedroom in case someone comes to visit.
Yes.
Right. So 1 bedrooms are usually more focused towards people who are maybe looking to use it exclusively as an investment property and to really do short-term rentals.
Okay.
But we do sell 2 bedrooms in a much higher volume because of the fact that there is so much more that people can do with a 2 bedroom. Yeah.
Because I have this family, they were looking for 2 bedrooms, right? But it was only a couple. So it's like the husband and wife, right? And they say, look, I want to have a 2 bedroom because I want my kids have their bedroom when they come down. But I asked them like, how often they're going to come down? And like, I don't know, probably once a year. And I told them like, you really, really want to expand another bedroom just because they want to visit you once a year and you're not sure? And they were thinking like, well, we love this property here. It was a development with about 10 units, and said like, well, we may have only 1 bedroom, and then when they want to come down, we can rent another unit so they can have their own space, right? So they save money. They're like, okay, that sounds like a good idea too. So they get only 1 bedroom, and they're happy with them. Really, really happy. There's families also in the States. I don't know if you hear about this, but there's a lot of Mexican American that now they want to invest in PV. They used to invest in their little towns, like in my hometown, right? What they do is like they go to the States, and now they're making money, and they sending the money back to Mexico, and they're investing in their hometown, but the value over there is not as good as here. Yeah. So now they are looking, okay, if we want to invest in something, we want to do it in a place where we can get a profit out of it.
Absolutely, they want to maximize the return on investment.
Is there any tip or any advice that you have for people that is looking for that, or?
If someone who's really looking to maximize the return on investment, I would definitely say go to a pre-construction option. You know, here you can get into pre-construction properties at really good prices. And if you are really going with a reputable agent who can guide you through the process, you can really maximize your return on investment and minimize your risk factor. I know a lot of people are nervous about going into pre-construction, but if you have an agent that is representing you properly and then eventually hire a real estate attorney to do your due diligence through the process, you can really get some really good returns with very, very minimal risk.
Okay, now that you mentioned about this attorney, do you recommend people that are buying a property, they're going to have an agent and also hire an attorney so they can have all the...
If it's pre-construction, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Most people, for their own peace of mind, it's good to have an impartial third party that is reviewing the pre-construction contract and all of the documents, and someone who's really well versed and specializes in real estate law, right? And they're really going to be able to help guide them to make that transaction where they feel comfortable, and they know that it's not someone who's just trying to get a commission off of it. They know that it's someone who's really representing them impartially.
Good. This is really good information for me and for everybody that is watching this video, because I have a lot of customers that they call me and they're kind of afraid to go into pre-construction, but I've been visiting a lot of pre-construction projects and they are delivered on time. Like I actually have like 2 developments like close to my house. They are even like delivered before on time, and I was like, wow, these guys are really doing it, and everything is selling so fast. I see the market is like, I don't know, it's a selling or buying market right now. It's like, wow, people don't believe it, but real estate in Puerto Vallarta, it's a trend. Is it? Right? Wow. So is there anything else that you probably want to mention or advise to anybody that's looking for a property in Puerto Vallarta?
I would always recommend that you use a reputable realtor or agency to represent you on your transaction. It's good to get one realtor if you're looking to purchase, and work with just that one realtor. And that way, and it has to be someone that, you're comfortable with, you've met, maybe even interview a couple, and find someone that you're really comfortable with, and then work exclusively with them so that they can really take your whole process as seriously as you are, right? And feel as comfortable as investing their time into your process and really represent you to the best of your ability. And if you're going with someone that's reputable, you can really feel rest assured that you're going to have good representation.
Okay, so now, well, Hannah knows a lot about it. If you want to go with her, please reach to her phone, to her social media. You can contact her. Can you tell us where they can find you?
Yeah, my phone number, you can reach me at, you can call me, send me WhatsApp or text message. It is a Mexican number, so it's +52, and the area code is 322-127-1893. Again, that is 322-127-1893, or you can email me at Hannah, HANNAH .Lopez, LOPEZ, at CB, for Coldwell Banker, CB La Costa, COSTA.com.
Wow, very good. Also, you have social media, right?
Yes.
Where are the social media?
On Instagram, my username is Hannah Lopez, CB La Costa.
I'm going to put the link of her Instagram below this video, so you can reach to her. And if you don't want to work with her, you can work with me. That's
absolutely.
Or we
You'll
can
be in
work
good
with
hands either way. Yeah.
No problem. In Coldwell Banker La Costa, basically we're a team, and we help each other whenever it happens or anybody needs help, and that's what I love it, right? And Coldwell Banker La Costa is so much teamwork, because since I start with them, I feel like I'm with my friends. Everybody is trying to help me out. Everybody's trying to like teach me things, and and everybody's like very open to me. Like you, when I first met you, like, hey, Neff, come over, let's go and do this, and I really appreciate that, Hannah. Thank you
You're very
much.
welcome.
This is not going to be the last video we're going to do together. So Hannah and I want to be doing some more videos for showing of her properties. How many properties you have listing right now?
Currently, I have 5. Currently, that are on the MLS.
What else?
So I have one in Portofino in the marina. I have this one.
Okay.
I have one in.
Can you tell me a little bit more, like the Portofino? Like,
Okay, yeah.
They want to know about it.
Portofino it's a beachfront, 2-bedroom, 2-bath
Okay.
unit. It's $745,000
Okay.
US dollars. It is very much Portofino. If you guys aren't familiar with that condominium complex, it is very much resort style with their sprawling swimming pools. They have a beach club. It's a really great building. It has a nice gym. It has tennis courts. It has great amenities. And it's on the 7th floor. That one.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It has a gorgeous view. Yeah. Also in Punta Mita, in the Pueblo Punta Mita, I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Okay.
It has it's a palapa house, so it has a palapa roof. It is really focused for Airbnb and investment properties. Because each bedroom is designed that they can be their access through the outside of the house.
Okay,
so
great.
it is designed where you can use each one as a lock off, and then they can have that shared common area in the kitchen living room, and it has a huge yard with a jacuzzi and a fire pit and a shower and a detached garage as well.
Wow, how much is that?
That one is currently listed at $498,000.
Wow, it's not that.
No.
I thought it was going to be expensive. Punta Vinda is like one of the places to go, right? Yeah. And it's beautiful over there. What else do you have?
Another one is, gosh, I can't think of them all off the top of my. Okay, good one. Grand Venetian.
Grand Venetian. Also in the marina.
So that's more hotel zone, right? Yeah. That's the zona hotelera. Yeah. It's very close to where the cruise ships come in. And that one is on the 24th floor.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's you get penthouse views without penthouse prices. It's in Tower 2000, so it's the best tower in Grand Venetian. It's the one in the middle that faces directly out towards the ocean and not at an angle. When you're standing on the balcony there, you basically feel like you're right on top of the ocean.
Wow.
Right? That one is 4 bedrooms. It's a big condo. It's like a house. Pretty much, right? But in a condo.
4 bedrooms.
Again, you have resort style amenities. You have several swimming pools. You have tennis courts. You have restaurant on site, a nice big gym, and a beach club as well. That one is listed at $1.2 million.
Wow, but it's awesome. I know that property right there is. It's just one of the properties that everybody want to live there. It's awesome right there. Yeah, the place is just like high end. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's great.
Yeah. Anything else, or that's it?
There are a few others, but off the top of my head, those are the.
Okay, very good. So Hannah, thank you very much for sharing all this with me, and hopefully we can do another video soon. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Please reach out to Hannah or to NAF, and we can get the property in Puerto Vallarta for you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye bye.